How Metro officers act when they take someone into custody is changing. A high-profile case right here in Las Vegas is a major reason why. And 13 Action News reporter Jeremy Chen now breaks down those changes.
One change that you will see from Metro Police is that officers will now have to take into account the person they're taking into custody, whether or not they can breathe. And if they say they cannot breathe, they have to make sure they can.
They breathe. They breathe.
The arrest and death of Byron Williams still being discussed at a fact-finding review Friday. Williams died in custody last September after being arrested for a traffic violation where he had no lights on his bicycle. He was eventually taken into custody where he lied on his stomach and complained he couldn't breathe. Paramedics were asked to come out and help, but he later died at the hospital. Various officers and witnesses were questioned about that day. The forensic pathologist for the Clark County Coroner's Office saying he died of a heart attack and with evidence he had drugs in his system.
Mr. Williams' lungs had scarring of the walls, what we call the alveolar septae. This is the area where the oxygen goes across into the tissue, into the bloodstream in the lungs.
The district attorney's office decided against pursuing criminal charges against the officers involved after reviewing the case. Metro Police say they have updated their policy to include, first, training officers in ethics and professionalism in the field, second, not restraining people in a way that affects their breathing, and finally, turning off body cameras only when the scene is clear or if an officer goes to another call. The Williams family says they want justice and accountability.
And until they're held accountable, we won't have any rest and no culture. But he was definitely a beautiful man.
The Williams family says they are still continuing to pursue wrongful death and civil rights lawsuits. Jeremy Chen, 13 Action News.